What's the ideological state apparatuses and interpellation? Let's think about the question first. Why do workers go to work on time every day? In the early days, Marxists generally believed that the relations of production were determined by the productive forces, and the capitalist mode of production must give rise to capitalist social relations. Workers went to work every day because they were short of money and had to sell their labor to earn a living, and this behavior was determined by their economic status. But beginning with Althusser, Planses, and Gramsci, they argue that there is another non-material factor that determines the relations of production, the ideology. This ideology does not come with the workers' brains, but is implanted by the ideological system of society. Schools, media, unions, and other institutions convince workers that the only way to make a living is through work. These institutions use nonviolent forms of persuasion and convincing, so that people never doubt the existing social structures and relations, and faithfully maintain the capitalist relations of production. These institutions are ideological state apparatuses, and this process of implantation is what Althusser calls interpellation. In fact, the ideological state apparatuses are constantly interpellate us throughout our lives. Since thousands of years ago in China, schools, families, and society have been trying to transplant ideology into women's brains. There is an old Chinese saying that a woman's virtue is have no talent. In ancient times, women were not qualified to go to school. Their parents would only let them learn skills such as embroidery and cooking at home, and told one idea to girls: the husband is God. So women accepted their parents' arrangement, married husbands they had never met, and devoted their lives to their families. Nowadays, there is a modern saying in China: being a mother makes you stronger than before. Women started to work and have their own careers, but society still wants to confine women with the idea that men are breadwinners, women are homemakers. The mass media keep advocating that women become stronger when they become mother. In other words, women must show the power of their motherhood by sacrificing everything for their families and children, including their careers, success, and relationships. With this constant implantation of ideas, women accept their identity as wives or mothers and the responsibility to take care of their families out of love. But the brutal truth is that she takes it for granted the unwaged reproductive labor under the guise of social ideological notion of love. Fortunately, there are now a large number of women who have awakened. They are trying to break away from the socially implanted ideology and find their own role in society and their true value. And I believe it's a good start to get rid of the old ideology. That's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.